It is, in fact, crunch time.
Is it?
What a wonderful birthday wish from Thomas. That was provided by Siraj with just emotes of mouse face and good vibes. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Mal's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I'm hoping that we can make this birthday like a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh man, y'all started a train? Oh snap. Oh, you know what I didn't do?
Tweet. Steven made me breakfast this morning. We had
I mean,
breakfast burritos.
yeah, I mean we were both up. So you helped. I didn't do everything.
I didn't do much.
You got
I was like, here's the taco seasoning.
You got the taco seasoning.
Here's the cheese. I'm gonna go sit down.
Here is the cheese. Here is the best character on the show.
Is that iced coffee? No, this is a cold masala chai.
Let me find an appropriate GIF.
I already had coffee, so I decided to have tea.
I'm gonna use this one because it is a grandma.
Perfect.
Hold on. These are the things that I should have done before the stream and forgot to do because it's been a long. I've actually been up.
Recipe.
A while.
This is from what is it? Oregon Chai Company. I have a recipe and I've been meaning to make it because I actually have everything I need to make it. I just need to sit there and grate a bunch of ginger, and I haven't done it. Maybe today.
Okay. I did it.
Thank you.
It's a funny GIF. She looks good for 102.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hi, I'm here now. I'm here now. Yeah, it is both Mal's birthday
and
Dan's birthday. I don't believe Dan is awake right now, but that's totally fine.
He's allowed to sleep in on his birthday.
He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
I'm not.
On his birthday.
But it's not your fault, and it's not Stream's fault. It's Kepler's fault.
Yeah,
Can you hand me the glasses cleaner?
I woke up at
Thanks.
6, just because I had to go to the bathroom, and then I laid down and I was like, I couldn't get back to sleep. For whatever reason, I was hungry, and that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I laid down and I was like, man, I feel hungry, but that can't be right. That can't be right because I had Easter leftovers, and we ate late. We ate at like 10.
Yeah, we did.
So it was late, and I was like, why am I so hungry? I don't know. But I couldn't fall back to sleep. And then it was like 7, and Kepler was like, I need you to get up. And I was like, I did not want to get up. I was like, no.
He's like, no, you have to get up.
Because I fed him a little dry before bed. I was like, I gave you a little extra food so this wouldn't happen. But he started to do a fake phone cable chew.
Yeah.
Because he was doing the chew and the cud sound, and hi Peggy, and I was wondering, I was like, where is he? And I looked down, and he was doing it. He's such a little snot. He was where the phone cable was,
Mm-hmm.
and he was not actually biting it, but he had his lips up to it and was going. And it was like he wanted to instill the fear of like, I will bite this cable. I'm not doing it, but look how close I am. At any time, I could turn my head and I would bite it. So it's like pushed up against his mouth. It's not in his mouth, and he's just. And I was like, no. I was like, you've got another half hour. I was like, I'm going to kick him out. So I kicked him out of the room, and I closed the door, and he did not like that. He immediately went into, like, anxiety mode and started, like, meowing and screaming, and then I heard him puke, and I was like, So I went out, and it was not like a normal puke. It was very much a, I'm upset, because it was basically just water. So I don't think that it has anything to do with his diet or his food or anything. It was just, you closed me out of the room. I was not okay with this, and I've puked out of anxiety. So then I got up, and I spent some time with him, and I gave him some food, and I gave him a sink drink.
Oh, he had a sink drink too?
He had a sink drink. And then he was just as pretty as a peach. He's like, okay, everything good now. And I'm like, thanks, Kep. Thanks, Kep.
Kepler has opinions about when we should go to bed and when we should wake up.
I mean, yeah, he does.
If we went to bed at 10 and woke up at 6, he would be thrilled.
I mean, I would too. Thomas, if Mal wants, Mal can have a sink drink.
See, I know how to turn on the sink.
That's not the hard part for us. Turning on the sink, hard for Kepler, easy for us. Drinking from the sink, easy for Kepler, difficult for us. Impossible? Don't know. Could be achievable. Late night sink drink. I could drink from the shower, because it just drizzle. Like, it's easier. I can't get my head into a sink, is what I'm saying. Not the sinks we have. Maybe the kitchen sink, maybe.
Well, the kitchen sink is on a thing. You can take it off, and it has a tube.
Yeah, that makes it easier. Anyway, because we were up and we've had way too much food lately, and one of the things that we had is we had stalled some beef, and we were like, we gotta use this beef.
We're gonna make spaghetti, and then we couldn't because we had other food to eat.
Well, yeah, there was Easter food, and my mom went overboard as usual. So because we had the beef, I was like, let's do beef and egg tacos. So that's what I made this morning, and that's the full story. It was a good breakfast. Although because of that, like I don't have any breakfast on breakfast stream because I already ate. It's a little different. Anyway, I'm gonna start working through alerts, but it's kind of nice to be up.
Extra
early and have already eaten. It's a weird feeling, but it really, really feels like I'm getting like a very early start on today.
Good.
And I like that. And if I get tired later, I take a little nappy. Just a little one. Just a tiny, tiny one. Anyway, there were a bunch of gift subs. 5 subs from Andrew in the Kitchen to Rop Cafe's Astro Alchemist 8. See, it could be Astro Alchemist, which it is. Or it could be Astral Chemist.
Uh-huh.
But that's not, I guess, how you spell Astro.
No.
Astro Alchemist 8, Shiny Nest 4, Steely Feel 64, and Roth 426. We also have 5 gift subs from Bubbles to Prince Bubblegum, Gabby 526383, DNVIC, Bokyo Order 66, and Kirara Hime. And then finally, that was it for the gift subs. I say finally. Finally, there's a lot more alerts to read. There's a Peggy alert from Tired Psychobomb, who clarifies it is Birthday Peggy.
Birthday Peggy.
Birthday Peggy, which is different than usual Peggy. Birthday Peggy brings, like...
gifts.
Yeah?
Yes.
The gift of speed?
She's just delivering them.
Does she work for Santa?
Yes.
Can we create our own slightly alternative version of Christmas? Where, like, all of the reindeers are just, like, taking a break, and Peggy,
and it's just Peggy yeah.
delivers the presents? Mm-hmm. I like this. Thomas, no. 100 bits from Ming Ming 4191. Thank you. 6 months from a Good Way Game Elite. That's double plus. 27 months from Chaman. 19 from Paint Chipper. Wow, it's another sub anniversary already, but it's also Mal's and Dan's birthday today. Happy birthday, you two.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to wish Dan happy birthday yet. I sent him a message this morning, but it was not related to his birthday. So, you know what? I'm just gonna addendum it and be like, also happy birthday. Done. And just like that, I'm a good friend again. Oh, there were a lot more gift subs. I'm getting to them. I found them. 20 gift subs. There were 20 gift subs from Paint Chipper. That's a lot. To 2 random words, Mixed C, Andromeda 369, Monkey Birds, Benny Blaster, Hero Chaos Chow, Isaiah 1723, Nactira, MNTV, Shall Be Purified, AC3 the Musician, T-Cham Clam, Creative Soul, Nova Blazer X, X Ruby 1, Bacon Rap OG, Velsane, Tabby Stripes, Trogdor Decimator, and Vwota. Paint Chipper, thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody enjoy gift subs. And some of them are still floating. Well, except at the beginning.
Oh.
At the beginning, I still had things upset. I'm sorry. When the stream started, I was in the bathroom, so I couldn't do it. And Mal doesn't know how to do it.
Nope.
Chaz sent me a message. He's like, alerts are upside down. I was like, I cannot fix that right now. You will have to wait.
It just occurred to me I can read
now.
the TV.
Have you not been able to?
I got my new glasses on Friday.
I know, but like, have you never been able to read it before?
I mean, kinda. This is different. Remember, I went up a prescription.
I'm aware, but like, it can be clearer, and you should.
These have astigmatism correction.
Okay, well,
the other ones didn't.
There's a difference between I can read now. You've always been able to read it.
I can see it clearer.
Yeah, words have meaning. Satsy said she's complained for a long time. I mean, yeah, but saying I can read it insinuates that prior to this moment I could not read it. And like, you've been able to read it. It's just been hard. Now I got new glasses.
Yeah.
They look good.
Coffee.
Thanks.
They
I
look
like
good.
them.
So you got them Friday?
I think so. Saturday?
I don't remember. But yeah, Mal got new glasses.
I need them adjusted.
They are very... They're birthday glasses.
This side is loose. This side is... The hinge is a little tight.
Anything that happens...
And they need to be adjusted for my face, because they are not. Anything
that happens 1 week before to 1 week after your birthday is a birthday thing. You know that?
Oh.
So like, you get 14 birthday dinners. You just get to say, oh, this is for my birthday. Everything's for your birthday. If you go to the grocery store, you're like, these are my birthday groceries. It's just, I think everyone should be celebrating more. Just in general. So it's a good mentality. Yes, God, I hate that. But yes, it's a birthday fortnight. 300 bits from Paint Chipper. Just a little something since I'll be at work during the time stream is happening. Well, Paint Chipper, we appreciate it. Hope work is going well. 1600 from Andrew in the kitchen. Herf to Mallory and Dan today. I can't believe they're both turning 16. Wow, they are both so grown up. You gonna get your license?
Yes.
You should probably drive the car sometime.
I should. We've had it for over a year.
I mean, in fairness, I've only driven it like 12 times.
Yeah, I know.
So you're not that far behind me. I was talking to Alex yesterday. He had called and we were just chatting. And I told him, I said, one of the things I've lamented is that, you know, because we have taken... There's been such huge gaps between like shopping trips and stuff for us that I'm driving the car like once a month. I mean, now, in the last few months, I've been driving it a little bit more often. But there were times last year where I'd get in the car at night and I'd be like, how do I work the lights? Like, I just did not innately know, because the car is still relatively new, and when you go a month between using the car, you forget how to do some things in the car. And that's sad. That's really sad. Anyway. Oh, should I remind everybody about the paintings?
Sure.
I should. Thank you, R. Oaks. Yeah, how long do they have? It's today, isn't it?
It is today.
Just sometime in the afternoon.
Give me a second.
It's a few hours.
Yeah,
Hours
I was
being...
looking at tanker chairs.
Oh, they know. They said 3 hours.
Where's the time? Yes. All 3 hours. Some are like 3.5.
The Brandon link and the Chaz link. The dichotomy of man. Yeah, the 25 different auctions that Mal has up ends in 3 hours. So, if you haven't already taken a look, take a look, because those will be ending today. And then we'll be getting those out in less than 16 days.
Yeah.
Less than half that.
eBay would be very upset if I didn't get them out.
Yeah, you have to, well, you contractually obligated to mail them out within like a certain amount of time.
3 business days.
Yeah, we basically always do that. So yeah, before the end of the week, they'll go out. The stuff tends to ship pretty quick, which is fortunate.
Yeah.
1600 from Andrew in the Kitchen, who says, I think I'm in a minority, but I actually grew up playing Mary-Kate and Ashley Sweet 16. Oh, what a game. I mean, there are people who grew up playing it. In fact, I'm sure even amongst the crowd that is here this morning, you're probably not the only person who had it, you know, in childhood. But did I? I did not. I did not. I only got to learn of the magic that was Mary-Kate and Ashley Sweet 16 during Extra Life. There's a lot of party games for GameCube.
Yeah, there are.
Like, they really were getting into the party spirit in the GameCube era. It's like, in the N64 era, Mario Party kind of set the bar of like, hey, we could do this. And then GameCube era, all the third parties were like, yes, Muppet Party Cruise. Let's
Shrek
do
Party.
Shrek.
Isn't there a Shrek one?
There's just a lot of Shrek games, but I think one of them is a party game, yeah. 500 bits from Wesenrail says, happy birthday to Mal, Dan, and me!
Happy birthday,
Happy
Wesenrail.
birthday! So many folks having birthdays. And then yesterday was Tim's birthday. And then in 2 days is Emil's birthday.
Haley's is Monday.
So many birthdays.
12th? Is that when the 12th is?
I think it's the 12th?
No, I know it's the 12th.
Oh, you know
I just
it's the
don't
12th.
know if that's Monday.
Okay.
And then Carly's birthday is coming up.
There's a lot.
Was a lot. And then there's more after that.
Bunch of spring birthdays,
Yep.
yeah. I'm technically a spring birthday.
I know.
Because I was born on the first day of spring. I began the season.
Yeah, Mace's is at the end of the month.
That's right. So many birthdays, man. So
On
many.
my, in my Ted show for my calendars, April is very full. Because I have it blocked off on a blank piece. And, like, April has the most by far.
Oh. I mean, yeah, there's certainly more birthdays in our friend group in the first half of the year than the second. Almost positive of that.
Yeah.
30 months! 2+ from Chemist 2020. 30 months is such a long time. Glad to be a part of the community as always. Also, Herf, Mao, and Dan. Thank you, Chemist. 300 bits from Action Cat, who says, happy birthday, Mao. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday.
There will be cake later.
Will there?
We also have to decide what we want for dinner. Listen, I didn't make either rule. It just, I was told there's cake, and I was told I had to decide what I wanted for dinner.
My mother.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what's been going down? What trials we are faced with? We thawed beef.
Ground beef.
On Friday.
We were gonna
with
have it
the
Saturday.
intention of eating it on Saturday. We did not eat the ground beef on Saturday because we didn't feel like cooking because I felt crappy and was asleep for many hours, so we woke up and we had Domino's. So we got Domino's. On Sunday, my mom brought over a ton of food.
And there was still leftover
There was
pizza.
still leftover pizza. There was the ground beef that we had thawed. And we actually had some tikka masala.
Oh, yeah.
That we needed to eat. So we had all of that, and now we had all this Easter food.
And there was Easter cake.
And there was Easter cake. So we've been trying to like figure out how on earth we're going to get through all the food. We ate the tikka masala, we ate the pizza, and we had the Easter food. That was all yesterday, and it was a wild feeding schedule because we ate the tikka masala at 11, we had pizza at 4, and then we had Easter food at 10.
I thought it was more like 11 that we ate. Okay.
It was like 10, 10:30. And, after eating all of that, it's weird that I woke up and I was, like, hungry. So we ate the beef this morning.
Not all of it.
Some of it. And my mom is like, well, it's Mallory's birthday.
You still have Easter food.
So I want to bring you something, what does Mal want? And I'm like, Mal wants you to not bring food because we have Easter leftovers that we're still trying to get through. And she's like, that's not how this works. It is your birthday. You have to have something nice on your birthday.
We were like, well, can't we have it Thursday?
I was like,
the answer was no.
And I was like, why can't, it's not that we don't want your food. It's very sweet. Can we just like delay this to Thursday so we can get through these leftovers? And Mom was like, no, it has to be your birthday. And I'm like, what does that matter? She's like, you can eat those leftovers tomorrow. And I'm like, well, there's a lot because you tried to feed 12 people again. So there's all of this food, and I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure nothing goes bad. Anyway. She's great. I love her very much. It's just, lately there's just been a lot of food. And, I'm trying hard not to let anything go bad. Do we have room in the freezer?
No.
Not really, no.
No.
We really don't.
No.
Not to mention, right now, everything is in the glass containers.
Yeah, we don't like to freeze those. They can be, but I don't like to freeze them.
So we would have to move everything into other containers. God, there's so much Easter food.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in her defense, she didn't make as much as she normally did.
Yeah.
It's just, it's still more than there should be. Anyway, 24 months from Rocktron LPs. 24 months of crunch. In the month I turn 25. So close to perfection. On a semi-related note, hat birth, Mal.
Thank you.
31 months at Tier 2 Gold Toast from Cormand. 31 months already, so close to 3 years. Thanks so much for the amazing community you guys have made, and I'm very glad to be a part of it. Also, Herf, Mal and Dan. Appreciate it.
Thanks to everyone for the happy birthday messages.
You know why?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday! It's your birthday.
I'm out of tea. It's fine.
Do you want more tea?
No, I actually don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Because if you did, I would get it for you because it's your birthday.
Could you give me some water?
What was the offer for?
Tea.
Yeah, I'll get you some water.
There's Kippus.
Oh, hi, bud. Now if I go downstairs, he'll leave. But yeah, I'll get you some water. Oh, that is a big star rain. You are.
You can't get low enough.
I can't get low enough. I can't get low enough to actually do that. Oh, I'm old. My back. Oh, hi, bud.
Kippus.
Get on her lap. because
Kippers.
I'm gonna get her some water.
Come here, Kippers.
And he's laying down on my lap. How soon do you need this water?
Never mind.
I'll get it for you.
Never mind.
I'll still do it.
Never mind.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I'll still do it.
I'm sure.
He just laid down and he's,
You knew you were getting up. You
Well-
could have, like, not let him lay down.
But he just moves so fast.
He's not that fast.
He's pretty quick.
He's a Kepler.
Okay, I tell you what. Give me like 15 minutes holding him. And then we'll get you some water. Is that...
You know, if you move him to my lap, the second you get back, he will abandon my lap for yours.
Well, he'll probably actually just go downstairs.
Yeah, he will.
With me.
And then he'll come back.
Well, he had a rough morning.
You locked him out of the bedroom.
He got kicked out. He got kicked out because he was threatening violence against cables. And we don't, I'm the bouncer, and I said we don't work that way around here. I just couldn't imagine that he was that hungry. I was like, listen, I know I gave you extra food before bed. He's so cute, though.
He's so
How
cute.
he
So
is.
cute, though.
That Star Rain was courtesy of I Know How to Spell Karma with the grandma emote. That's you.
I know.
Your grandma.
I know.
You're a good grandma.
Kippy trying to pull a bagel.
He's real good about, chewing on stuff. Like, he does not do it. It's like a very...
He likes cardboard and plastic.
Yeah.
And that's it. And shoelaces. But he only likes them if you're trying to tie them.
Yeah, he
if
doesn't
they're just
bother
on a
them.
shoe, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't bother them otherwise. But he will threaten the act of biting a cable. But it's only at the last resort. Like, he's tried everything. You're not giving him
what he wants.
Mm-hmm. And only at the very end of his rope will he, start to work on a cable. So that's good. At least it's not the first option. 6 months. From Bones Brian, he says, good morning, grandparents. Yay, half a year. I had an apartment tour last Thursday, and I'm doing the application tomorrow.
Cool.
The apartment opens mid-June, but that's okay. I'm fine with waiting a little bit. Have a great day, grandparents. Very, very exciting. Nice. I hope everything works out just fine, and you can move in. Moving is always
exciting, but work.
I think it's more exciting than work, though. I really do. 30 bits of Man B. Walsh. Happy birthday, Grandma and Dan. You were correct about the King Arthur baking box, Stephen. It was from us. There should have been a gift note in there, but it was short, just confirming our names and apologizing they didn't have the rye bread mix next time.
Aw. I'm super excited about the seed mix to roll dough in, though, and bake.
It is really neat.
Like, I'm considering
really
doing
neat.
that this week.
Yeah.
Because I can throw it in the bread maker, let it make the dough, take it out, roll it through the seeds, and then bake it.
Yeah. What we've decided to do is with the sourdough mixes, they're so good for soup.
Yeah.
That we've just decided from here on out, when we make soup, we'll make a bread.
Yeah.
Because it's a good combination.
Yeah.
So that's going to be our plan. And Renee asked if we had started the mushroom growing. We haven't, but we really need to do it.
Yeah, we do.
But we couldn't have done it until just recently because the kitchen needed cleaned.
It can't go in the kitchen. It needs sun. There's no sun in the kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I don't know what I'm talking. I thought it went in the kitchen.
I know. I tried to tell you.
I'm incapable.
You don't listen.
You know I don't listen.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. If it goes in the sun, where's it gonna go?
I was thinking we could either put it on the transom window in the guest shower until they start a bit.
Yeah.
Or we could put them in the guest window and just kind of like pull the blinds but leave the curtain shut.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. I'm excited about the mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm not sure all of the applications for them, but the one that's most obvious to me is pizza. I'm like, I want that on pizza.
We can just saute them.
Yeah, just have it with a dish. Mm-hmm. We got 11 months from Real Moist Pony who says, "Happy moist birthday." 6 months from Pink Fatima. What? 6 months already? Anyways, it may be 3 p.m. for me, but I got up like 1 hour ago, so I'm making me some breakfast French toast right now. Also, Herf, Mal and Dan. Man. I mean, we had a good breakfast, but that sounds good too.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that's like, we could make that for dinner, but we can't. We have to eat leftovers.
No, for dinner we have to accept delivery.
Mother delivery.
What do you want?
It's your birthday.
I know, but I don't know what I want.
You know what I really want?
What?
Something light.
Okay. We'll look at our options.
Just because, like, the Easter food is great, but, you know, you eat that for 2 dinners in a row, and your stomach is like, oh, it's a lot of rich food.
Yeah.
Could we maybe not? And I'm like, there's a lot more. And my stomach's like, please, I'm crying. And I'm like, too bad. Yeah, and what Brandon says, what produces the least amount of leftovers? I mean, no leftovers. I want
a salad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I just want salad.
She's not gonna like that.
No, she's not.
No.
She was upset that I wanted Bojangles for my birthday. She was like, it's gotta be something fancy. It's your birthday. She's a great mom. 22 months from Amaranth says, happy birthday, Mal. And happy 22 months for me, I guess. Thank you, Amaranth. 13 months from a person dude 1 says, happy birth, Mal. We got 12 months from Broken Dylan. 22 months at tier 2. Gold Toast from Tenderkraut. This is 22. That's double my favorite number. That means it's twice as exciting. Right?
Yes. That's how that works.
That's how that works. My favorite number is 3. So whenever I buy something at the store for $3, I'm like, this is 100 times better than I thought it was going to be. I always yell at the cashier, and they always politely yet firmly ask me to leave. An anonymous gifter gifts a sub to Niffin33. Squid and Baconator with the 300 bits. It says, Crunch Clown. Good combo. 300 from LHMS. Happy birthday to our amazing grandmother, Mallory. Hope you have an incredible day, Mal, and that you get to celebrate it the best way possible. Love all the way from Norway.
I think I'm gonna play DDR later.
That's a good birthday. Mm-hmm. It's a good way to celebrate. Get your stomps out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do a little stomp.
Yeah.
Stomp. I mean, sometimes you do have to get your stomps out.
Chaz, remind me to pick Stomp for my next sumo draft.
I mean, he has a name.
I know. I can't remember which one it is.
I don't know his name either. I can't remember.
As long as it's not Salt.
Luna Boy says Hokuto Fuji. Okay, Luna Boy would know. Yeah. I can't remember. I'm learning. I'm learning slowly some of the sumo fighters, but not all of them. Not all of them. But I know Stomp as Stomp.
And Salt is Salt.
And that's probably not great going forward, because if I ever attempted to have a real conversation with someone else about sumo, you know, it being like, so how you feel Stomp's doing this year? They'd be like, I'm sorry? You know. Stomp? Yeah. Body, year.
Brandon says, I only know Stomp is Stomp because y'all exclusively call him Stomp.
Yes, Grandson Brambo. He's Stomp because he stomps. That's his name. That's you are what you do. And he does a stomp, and that's why everyone calls him Stomp. It's a good nickname. It's very fitting. Where were we? 3 months from aspiring writer. He says, this one snuck up on me due to being busy at work, but I'm going to play it off like I plan to resub on Mal's birthday. Herf, Mal. It worked. I was none the wiser. Anonymous gifter gives a sub to K-May Cosplay. Appreciate it. The reader from Renee, who says, the happiest of birthdays, Mal. And, of course, Dan.
And Dan.
I feel like in some years past, I may have overshadowed your birthday a little bit because I put an emphasis on Dan's birthday, or at keeping them like trying to be like really equal. But the truth is, you guys aren't equal to me. Like I love Dan.
It's fine.
But like I married you, you know. Like I didn't marry Dan. So this year I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell Dan happy birthday. I'm gonna celebrate his birthday, but I'm gonna try and make more of like a mental, like, effort. Be like, this is Mallory's birthday. I'm gonna make her a taco. How am I doing so far on your birthday?
It's fine.
Sapphire Bracket says Dan quits. Noah says, I mean, you did live with Dan for years, which is kind of like marriage. I mean, it's true. We shared a bathroom. If you share a bathroom with someone, I mean, basically married. 100 bits from Brett GB. Thank you. 200 bits from Land144. Thank you. We had 1,000 bits from Radio Dread. Says, birthday bits from Mal and Dan. Happiest of birthdays to you both. Thank you. On behalf of... on behalf of Dan. I'll be playing the role of Dan today. Hello, I'm Dan. This is my Dan voice. I do the editing, and I appreciate all the birthday messages. 14 months from Shin Author says, happy birthday, Mal. Coincidentally, it's also my sister's birthday. On another note, Easter weather was wild yesterday. We had both snow and hail on the same day in April. That's, you probably don't want to hear about our birthday weather. Easter weather. Because it was like...
chilly?
It was warm, wasn't it? On Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've been taking walks. There was one day, I don't remember which day it was. It was
like Friday.
There was one day that was colder.
Saturday was cold too.
There was one day it was colder, but
it was warmer in Minnesota than it was here. And Carly's like, we're out in the sun and it's like 70. And I was like, it's like 50 here.
You want to know what your birthday weather's going to be?
I already looked. It's going to be like almost 80 today.
Yeah. Yeah, from 1 to 3 o'clock, it's going to be 79 degrees. Wow.
Go for a walk today?
I mean, yeah. Tomorrow's high is 81.
Yeah.
I can't believe
it's a good spring break week.
I can't believe it's warmer in Minnesota.
It was on Saturday, and...
Mr. Squidspost says 85 in Minnesota yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Carly was showing off. She's like, look how warm it is.
That's really warm. The Midwest really gets they get a range of temperatures.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
Because they're not...
You've been in Wisconsin when it was 40 below, and you've been in Wisconsin when it was 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, you think of the Southeast as hotter, and it probably is hotter longer.
Yes.
But the Midwest, like, they have
fluctuates.
Yeah, they not only have 100 degrees, but also like
40 below.
And that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, if someone really loves seasons, then I guess... I
do love seasons.
Then I guess the Midwest is a good place to live. But if you want to live in summer and not as extreme summer...
That's here.
This is a good place to live.
I mean, it's also super humid here.
Yeah. Yeah, but as soon as it says it makes it feel hotter. Also makes it feel colder.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that. But the cold here... temperature for temperature is actually worse.
The cold here, when it's humid and cold, even if it's only like 30 degrees, but it's humid, like it eats to your bones. Like it's worse than I thought it would ever be. Yeah,
there's a lot of folks that, you know, even if we complain about temperatures that aren't quite as extreme, people are like, oh, that's easy. It is easier where you live. It is harder in the humidity. Because it does. It's like, it goes straight through you. It's awful.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, another Grandma Star Rain from Sapphire Becca. Thank you. 500 from Chemist, who says, some birthday bits from Mal and Dan. Thank you, Chemist. 12 months. From Advil Melon, happy birthday, Mal. You've been a huge inspiration and real model for me. Fun fact, I actually found Mal Makes first, which led me to Steven the TRG. So thank you for introducing me to this amazing community. I love that. I love finding out how people found like the channels and found their way through different things. But I really love stories where people actually found Mal first, because that is less common. And I know it happens, but you don't hear about it as often.
Yeah.
So it's exciting whenever I get to hear about that sort of thing.
Can I have the kitty now?
Has it been 15 minutes?
It has.
Okay. All right. You are out of water. Do you want it in a...
You can just rinse that out. And if you want to put a lid on that, that's fine.
Okay.
But that does need rinsed.
Yeah, because otherwise it would taste like water tea.
Yeah. Ew.
Okay. Are you going to like...
Yes, I will...
You ready the lap?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do a transfer.
He not happy.
He doesn't know yet.
He not happy.
He suspects. Look how sleepy. I'm going to transfer you. Okay. I'm going to transfer you from...
Oh, he trying to roll.
I'm going to transfer you from one game pack to another. Oh, no, don't fight it.
Are you hot swapping the cat?
There you go. He has been moved. Okay,
This is a Pokemon transfer.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hi, buddies.
Oh, wait, that's not the transfer music. That's the Pokemon Center music. What I meant to say is do. Or is it? That's the evolution. Wait,
Just go get me water.
Is the evolution music the same as the transfer music? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna choose some more.
Bye, Kepi.
Is he leaving?
He is.
Of course he is.
Oh, my toes are cold though. It's 72 and good humidity up here. Kep is healed. Brandon said, well, that lasted 30 seconds. That's about how it goes. Very rarely is Kepi like, okay, I'll stay. Yesterday, though, we got a blanket from the Children's Hospital we do Extra Life for. They sent us like a bunch of branded things, like a blanket. The straw I had for my tea is actually, like, has their logo on it. And that blanket is one of those, like, fake wool Sherpa ones. And Kepler loves that blanket. And I had it around my shoulders yesterday eating breakfast. And he came up to me and he's like, you could tell he was like, that's my blanket. I want that blanket. Like, he was trying to figure out how he could, like, sit on the edge of it next to me or however. So I took it off my shoulders and laid it in my lap with the fluffy side up. And then he got in my lap and he was thrilled. He really likes it. And he's been kneading on it with his claws. But it's fine. He's enjoying it. It makes us happy to see him enjoy it. Thank you.
You know, he went downstairs, but he'll
Certainly be back.
be back because we're up here.
I was telling the story of how Kepi wanted the blanket yesterday.
Oh, yeah. He loves that blanket.
He does.
I mean... And he's liked blankets in the past, but I don't think I've ever seen him take to a blanket quite like this. I
Insist upon taking it from me when I'm using it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he just really, really, really loves to knead the woolen side of it. He loves that. 9 months from whatever the heck this is. The Twitch baby is here. A month ago I mentioned on Friday stream I'm getting a hysterectomy. That's happening on Thursday morning. I hope to be back at Friday's stream to let you know everything went well.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Take it easy after.
Hope everything goes well and you report back and everything's A-okay. 300 bits from Gold Mage. Good morning and happy birthday to Mal and Dan. Got my second shot, Pfizer, yesterday, and feel mostly fine other than some noticeable soreness in that arm. Looking forward to the two of you getting it as well.
I sure hope that's what I have for the second one.
Just arm soreness?
Yep.
Yeah, if folks haven't seen the vlogs, Saturday, which was several days after
Yeah.
I got the first shot, Saturday was like, oh no, I just suddenly got hit. I was fine for several days, and then I got the effects of the vaccine. It really messed me up that day. And then Sunday I woke up and I was still really exhausted, but then a few hours into the day, totally fine. And haven't had any problems since then.
Yeah.
So, it's been weird. Who knows what that means for the second one?
We'll see.
We'll see. 300 bits from Adrian Kell with the hype train to let everyone know exactly how far behind on alerts we are.
Thanks for the water.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
It's your birthday. 200 bits from Aspiring Writer. Thank you. 300 from Incarnado says, Herf, Mal and Dan, hope you both have a great birthday. I know Dan told me he was taking the day off.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, you can take any day off. It doesn't... we don't have work days. It's just, here are the things to do. Here are when we need them by. Do them whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's not working today, and he said he was just gonna relax. And I was like, I think that's a good thing to do on your birthday.
Yeah.
If you can manage to do that, then that's a good time to do it.
I want to go for a walk on the beach, but let's wait till maybe the end of the month or into May.
Okay.
When there's less tourists here.
Sure.
Beach is hopping.
Beach is hopping. Oh yeah, but Dan will be working. Is it work? Is disc only work? I don't know. I don't know that I would consider it work, so he probably doesn't consider it work either. We will be doing disc only tonight. That is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern over on John's
Twitch channel?
Yeah. John's Twitch channel. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to whatever we talk about. What will we talk about? I don't know. We have to decide on it right then. I know. I did remember the time. It's because last night we have a special server just for setting disc only stuff up, and people would start posting like, disc only tomorrow, right? Yep, disc only. And then I was like, yes, at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I had to look it up when I said that. 6 months from a lost vagabond. Herf! Good morning, grandparents. I feel like sub-messages are becoming life updates at this point, so let's get to it. I've got an interview for a new job after the stream, and I'm getting the vaccine tomorrow because New York has opened it up to 16 plus today. I hope your interview goes well.
Yeah, good vibes.
And congrats on vaccine availability. That's fantastic. Not every state is opened up to everyone yet.
Not yet.
But we're getting there. Different states moving at different paces. There's been some states that have been opened up for 16 plus for like
a couple weeks now.
A couple weeks. But it's, for the most part, it's still relatively new for most states because we were only able to get it just a few days ago. So
with the current rate of averaging about 3 million a day, they said within 3 months we'll be at the
herd immunity.
The 75% herd immunity that they're hoping that number is the one they hope that will be herd
April
immunity.
to May, May to June to July.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. 25 months from Penguin Frog says, Happy birthdays, Mal and Dan. Thank you. 15 months from Alice Forsyth says, Happy birthday, Mal and Dan. So many birthday wishes. 300 bits from Satsy, who says, Happy birthday, Mal and Dan. Clown. We got 306 bits from Platinum Pikachu with the Luca gift star rain. 19 months from Aldo says, a special herf to Mal and Dan. Can't wait for disc only tonight. Remember, Steven, you talk after John.
But before Jared. It's like one of those logic puzzles where you have the chart, and it's like Steven, John, Jared, and Tom, who talks first, second, third, fourth.
I don't remember.
If Steven talks after John,
I don't remember.
But before Jared, when does Tom...
I don't remember exactly when I talk, to be honest. That's fine. I'm sure it'll work out. 22 months from Luna Boy. He says, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very tired as I just got home from work. Glad to make it to the start of breakfast stream. Also, happy birthday to Mal and Dan for today, or tonight, where I am. Well, I hope work wasn't so bad, and I hope you get to relax a little bit before bed. And thank you for the birthday wishes. 300 from Aldo, the George Sai. Star Rain. That's... You have several emotes.
Yeah. 2.
3.
3.
2.
2.
3.
2.
3.
2.
You have Grandma, and you have Sai, and you have Normal Mal.
Do I have Normal Mal?
Is Normal Mal on Twitch? Yeah, Normal Mal.
It is, okay.
Sometimes I forget, because we do have a few emotes that are on Discord.
That aren't on Twitch, yeah.
And for the most part, they're largely the same, but there are some on but there's some on Discord that we probably would never bring to Twitch, because they're just like... One of them was like
one
orange
of them is
shorts.
On Thomas's.
Huh?
One is on Thomas's Twitch.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it started on our...
There it is.
Yeah. We just steal things. It's like, this is ours. We have this now. I think we had it on our Discord before he had it on his Twitch. Even though he drew it. It's literally his drawing. I'm like, no, this is our property. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thomas will sell it to us. Okay. We'll start acquiring other people's emotes. Cheeses Saves gives 5 subs to who? Me? New York. Cats Online 1, Scrubby 3, Paul Cakes, and Moogle Hearts. Cheeses, thank you. I appreciate it. Good milk bones. Thomas is ready to sell out at any moment. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind in case that's information I need. 10 months from a Nidden who says, happy birthday, Mal, and Dan, and belated birthday to Steven. I was in the hospital and have been dealing with some fun new diagnoses, so I haven't been able to watch streams for a while, but I'm back and I'm working on a special art piece for Friday.
Good vibes. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I hope things have been at least looking up, at the very least, and I look forward to seeing whatever the art piece is. Fridays have been they've been interesting but fun for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They've been different because I pursued the Trial of the Sword stuff, and we're taking a break from that this Friday. We're not doing Trial of the Sword stuff. We're gonna do different things.
Yeah.
And there will be progress. We talked to Chaz, and we have a plan for how to make sure that we are getting some stuff done. So there's things happening. But also keeping it relatively obscure to us. So we're excited, and we'll be getting back to that on Friday. And also, like, I can't believe that we are this close to, really, like, this close to the end of the game.
Yeah.
Because we're starting to, like, wrap things up. It's exciting. 300 bits from NG Bench is getting on the clown train. Again, alert's a little behind. 300 also from Colin, who says, happy birthday, Mal and Dan. Clown. 300 from Cabri. Happy birthday to Mal and Dan! If you had one birthday wish, what would it be?
I don't know. Yesterday my dad asked me what I wanted, and I said I'm honestly just looking forward to, getting to see them again.
I mean, that's a good birthday wish.
I know.
Is just the end of pandemic.
Yeah.
Returning at least somewhat to normalcy.
Yeah.
Hey, we're close.
I know. He gets his second Thursday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So like we technically see them in like May.
They'll be back in Wisconsin.
Oh.
I know.
Okay, well we're probably not going to drive to Wisconsin in May. Well, tell them to come back.
They'll be back over the summer a few times.
Okay.
I told them to let us know.
Okay, so we'll probably see them in the summer.
Yeah.
Is the last time we saw them China?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because that was
September 2019. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Last time we saw Alex and Haley was April 2019.
Uh-huh.
It's been 2 years this month. It's fine. 300 Bits from Shy says, I've been really dry in my home this week, so I've been zapping everything from the light switch to my Nintendo Switch. After the vlog about the light, it fills me with the slightest bit of concern.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I don't want to fill anyone with unnecessary anxiety, but I do want to fill people with necessary anxiety. So, yeah, be careful. Be careful. I broke a light, man, and it sucked. It just sucked because I touched it and just like that, however much money was just gone, just evaporated. So,
well,
be careful.
It was a light and not a computer that you zapped.
Yeah, I mean, I think about how all the ways it could have been worse, but I also think about all the ways it could have been better, where like it didn't zap, no zaps.
Yeah.
So yeah, just be careful. If you've become conscious of it, then that's already an advantage, in my opinion, because then if you're gonna like touch something that you're worried you'll destroy, you can be like, wait, hold on, let me touch a doorknob, or let me touch something metal. And even though it's now more human and stuff here, I'm still touching metal. It's caused me so much anxiety that I am now worried to death that I'll mess something up.
Yeah.
Fun fact though about the light, the other day I knocked a light over onto the floor. Because under normal circumstances, you would have like sandbags on the lights. It's not really necessary in a studio environment because like
there's no wind.
Yeah, you're not worrying about that sort of stuff. But if you bump it, like they're super top heavy and they will fall. And the other day I bumped it and it fell onto the ground and it was off at the time. And I was just thinking, if I broke another light, I'm going to be so mad. And I've never done that before. I've never knocked a light onto the floor like that. But it was fine. It worked.
Hey, we have playground sand in the garage.
Yes.
You can buy, like, empty sandbags to put sand in.
Okay. The sandbags that are used in production they're a thing.
Yeah.
You familiar with them?
Yeah.
They have like they're a sandbag, but then they have a strap in the middle. So it's like two sandbags, and they're it's not sewed together, but there's a strap in the middle to separate the sand, and it goes over the thing. So you're familiar with how
I've seen Jeff's. Jeff has some.
Oh, just Jeff has some? Okay. Yeah, so like we can get some. It's just, I've never used them.
Explain playground sand. We bought it for a hurricane.
Yeah, well, we used them as makeshift sandbags.
Yeah.
Poor man's sandbags. But the sandbags that you would use for a hurricane are very different from ones that you would put on lights.
I know.
So, but could we buy sandbags? I mean, we could. But we haven't needed them.
Till you knocked one over.
Like, if we were shooting outside, if we were taking the lights outside, if I bought, which I'd need V-mount batteries. I don't own any V-mount batteries. If I owned V-mount batteries, we were taking them outside, then I would buy sandbags. Because we would absolutely 1,000% need them. But as it stands, we haven't needed them, so instead I'll just tell myself to be more careful.
Okay.
Done. Problem solved. 300 Bits from DC Racer says, Herf Grandma and CEO Kep, who runs the house. I mean, he does. He's in a work meeting.
He runs the house.
He's in a work meeting right now with his dreams. 5 months from Yoshina-san 9, who says, 5 months, wow! Happy birth, Mal!
Thank you.
Kind of rhymed a little bit. 17 months from Triforce Drummer. Thank you. 300 Bits from Trademark, who says, happy birthday, Mal. All the best wishes and hoping you have a wonderful day today. Are you, do you have any plans for today other than DDR?
I'm probably going to reset the studio. Because right now it's not in painting layout.
It's not in painting mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
And then... I don't know. I got stuff to do. I have to look at my list.
Okay. But you'll do a little bit of things for you.
Yeah, I'll play DDR.
Because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe I give you like a shoulder massage or something.
But your arms hurt.
I'll give you a rain check for a shoulder massage.
Because your right arm is just weak from having problems, and your left one still has problems from the vaccine. Because you have the lymph node swollen.
Yeah, it's not a great time for my arms.
No.
It's not the best... It's not the best time, but it's
Steven's
it's
like, let me make eggs this morning for you for your birthday. And I'm like, okay. And then he's holding the pan and trying to, like, portion the eggs while the pan's in the air. And I'm like, just set the pan down. You can't hold it.
I'm strong.
I know, you are. You're very strong.
I'm okay. 30 bits from Danny, who says, happy birthday, Mel. Thank you, Danny. 12 months, egg. From Bassoonist, who says, finally a number. Since last month, I joined my first D&D game ever. I've had 2 sessions with them so far, and my half-elf ranger and I are really enjoying it. What are y'all's favorite memories playing D&D? Also, Herf to Mal and Dan.
One of mine is when you taught the goblin to read.
I was actually going to say the same thing. I was
Yeah.
like, that's probably one of my favorite moments. I was DMing and Thomas was in the game, and he
had a goblin friend.
had made friends with a goblin, and then had slowly taught it how to read. That was probably one of my favorite memories. Tiz, Riz. Don't guess too many more times. Let's keep it to 2 guesses.
There was like 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't James. James is where you're going with that. Yeah, there was probably a few. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. There's been... I also remember... It may have been during that same... It may have been during the exact same campaign where there was supposed to be a tussle in a tavern. Mm-hmm. And the party was supposed to go to the tavern and, like, deal with a gang that was hanging out at the tavern. And instead of doing that, they locked everyone inside and set it on fire.
That was the same campaign.
And, like, it was horrifying as a DM because it was not what I expected the players to do at all. And it also was, like...
You were like, you come across a tavern just filled with all the minions of the dark wizard or whatever.
You know, and they were like, well, are there any innocents in there? And I'm like... I mean, you gotta check. So people were, like, rolling, like, half-decent perception checks. And they're like, I don't see any. And I'm like, I mean, it is the town tavern. It is public and available to everyone, even folks that are not the gang members. And everyone's like, we're pretty sure there ain't no good people in there. So instead of going in and dealing with the people on their own, they blocked all of the doors and set it on fire. And then, like, all of the mayor came or whatever, and everyone's standing around watching their tavern burn, and they're like, so that was our tavern that you're burning. It was, that was something. That was not how I expected the problem to be solved, but that part of the quest was over more quickly than some of the other parts. 29 months from Arion661. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mal. Happy birthday to you.
Did it take you a minute to realize that was the song?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It did. I caught on near the end. 19 months from Night Owl, who says, 19 months already? That's wild. I'll use this message to just say, happy birthday, Mal and Dan. What's Steven making you for dinner tonight? I wish I was making my mom not bring food, is what I wish I was making. I wish I was making leftovers. But, I guess we're having something.
Yep.
See, in my mind, and like other people may feel differently about this, in my mind, Your birthday, I think birthdays are to be celebrated. I think growing older, especially when you get older, like as you get into your mid-20s and especially into your 30s, the idea of a birthday starts seeming less important. And you even forget when your birthday is and how old you are. That's happened a few times. But I think it's important to celebrate because I think you should be celebrating just things in your life more often. That being said, the actual specific date is a little irrelevant. Like you can shift things around. For example, if you got to work on your birthday, you don't have to then say, well, I guess I don't have a birthday this year. You just move it a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Hey, I got to work Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is when I'm going to celebrate my birthday. And you can do that. That's totally fine. Unfortunately, my mother disagrees. My mother disagrees with that. So, I guess you're getting food tonight. Whatever it is you want. 31 months from Skit Scott. Thank you. 8 months from Stoop Kid. Happy to be watching for 8 months. Looking forward to TRG Coliseum next month. And happy birthday, Mal and Dan. Can you believe that Coliseum is in a month?
Uh-huh.
It is a month from tomorrow.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah, don't think about it too much. Do not think about it too much.
There's a lot to do.
Do not think about it too much.
Okay.
Coffee!
You think everyone will follow the deadline I set?
I don't know.
I asked for it by April 24th.
We'll see.
Every week I'm going to raise hell. That's what I'm going to do. Every week that goes by I'm going to be like, where is it? And if they don't give it to me, I'm going to get louder. It's going to take them like 10 minutes. That's the thing. Anyway.
Be back.
Okay. 300 bits from Charlemagne who says, happy birthday, Mal. Hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
No, I'm good. I'm good. There are bumpers. The bumpers don't have to be given to me, which is great. I mean, I will almost certainly get tasked with editing someone's bumper. But last year, the only bumper, the only other person's bumper that I made was MC's. I think that was it. We made our own bumper. I put together the Brady Bunch intro, which I only did the video portion of that, which in my opinion is minuscule compared to the amount of work that the musicians did. And also, I say musicians, I don't know exactly everyone that was involved with it, but that entire idea was Sab's idea. So shout out to Sab Irene for bringing all of that together and also coordinating all of that, because she did great. But I edited that, and I edited MC's, and then I edited our own bumper, and I think that was it. I think that was it. If I edited another one, I don't remember what it was. I can't remember. It's fine. It's fine. This year I'm going to be, I'll be involved with some of that production stuff like before. But the exact amount and the things involved specifically, I'm obviously not going to go into because it's a secret. You'll find out in a month. 5 months. From Dawn Whitehorse 23 says, ooh, 5 months already. Nice. 300 Bits from Shy says, the reindeer only work 1 day a year. Something about union laws, so for the rest of the time, Santa has to subcontract out of season deliveries to Peggy. What is Santa delivering the rest of the year? What does he need? I don't know. He probably needs materials since he's got to make the toys, so maybe Peggy does those runs. It's possible. Coal! I like that! I like the idea. It's like, dude, this coal. I like the idea that Peggy is like the world's fastest coal miner. And then has to go in there very quickly, get the coal and come out. And that's for it's for the naughty children. 500 Bits from Gaming Unearthed who says, dropping some bits to say happy birthday to Mal and wishing you both a good and productive day. Thank you. Part of me just wants to shout happy birthday Mal every time folks wish Mal happy birthday. I'm going to do that. Happy birthday, Mal! She says things. 17 months from SoulGamer78. Happy birthday, Mal! I'm just letting you know every time you get a birthday wish. To Mal and Dan. Short story, just signed up for classes next semester. Bad news, I'm sleep deprived. Good news, I finally made it to a stream. Sleep deprivation and anything involving schooling really go hand in hand. They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. But that's just the way it is. So I relate to that on a very deep personal level. Glad you got signed up for classes, though. It's, you know. It's part of it. It's part of it. 8 months from Willie Joel 345. 8 months of breakfast on Mal's birthday. No better way to spend it. Have a good day, you guys. Thank you, Willie. 18 months, that's 1+ for Toaster Wolf 99. 17 months from Kayla Chris 88. Happy birthday! Wishing a happy Fortnite for Mal and Dan. Or, well, a Send Night since half of Fortnite has already passed. I've never heard that word. Send Night. Neat. You learn something every day. And you always learn something at Breakfast Stream. It may not be information that you need. It might be about cereal mascots from the 80s. It's possible. But you always learn something. Also known as a week. Listen. You could call it a week. Or you could call it something more fun. Like a Send Night. We have alternative words. And I think it's fun. 5 months from Ellie Grace. Happy birthday, Mal! 3 months from Jasus529. 3 months. 3 months. Can't whistle when I do this. 30 bits from Adrian who says, here's some birthday bits for your birthday day. Happy birthday! She'll be back when she's back. 500 bits from Toaster Wolf. Hey, grandparents, I swapped out my super old bed frame made of 2x4s and 4x4s with a new one, and suddenly all the free space. Nice. Nice. I mean, upgrading the bed frame is exciting, but more importantly is probably the free space. Anytime you even just rearranging things is fun. Hi, welcome back. Like, I would say that this is an adulthood thing, but I remember being a kid and being super excited about this too. Rearranging furniture. Like, there's a lot of like, oh, you're old and you're doing boring things and they're exciting. And yeah, that's part of it, but like, I remember being a kid and like, rearranging just things in my room, just to give it like a different look. And I actually really like that. I remember even being young and doing that and thought that was really fun. So, getting free space is good, but even if you don't, even just moving things around to, like, make it feel fresh, I like that. I really like that. I don't want to do it very often because it's a big pain. But I remember being a kid and, like, swapping where, like, my TV and my dresser and my bed were. Just, like, moving things around and then immediately being like, this is a brand new room. It's like I moved.
Sapphire Breakfast says, glasses are gone. Yeah, I was getting a headache. The arms of my new glasses are too tight, so they push on my head.
Oh, no.
I need to wear them when we go out next, because then I'll just get them adjusted.
Okay.
But I haven't done that because I only just got them.
Well,
So I took Tylenol and put in my contacts.
Sorry. 12 months for Trademark 13. Wow, a whole year sub to Shenanigans. It's been a wonderful ride watching you two fantastic people and interacting with the lovely community. Here's to many more years. Thank you, Trademark. We got a sub.
Happy.
Oh, he good. He relaxing. Having a good morning. We got a sub from Emo Coca.
Welcome.
Welcome. Or Coco. C-O-C-O-A is Coco, not Coca.
Correct.
Slightly different things. 26 months from Opie SSBM. Happy birthday, Mel.
Thanks. That's the end of the song.
Oh.
It's the one Minecraft song.
Sorry, I immediately checked for a new alert. I hear weird sounds. I just assume that there's an alert that is
in
made.
The song.
I mean, but you know, you can't trust Chaz to not make a thing.
Correct.
So I'm always a little worried. You don't know what's going to happen. 500 bits from Throw It Down. Mama George is a treasure. God help the person who refuses her food. I mean, many have tried, none have succeeded. 30 months from Cybeef says, good morning all, and happy birthday, Mount Dan. Just wanted to say a quick hello as I am about to have that second jab.
Nice.
Have a good day, all. Good luck! And, you know, be prepared. Because I hear it's a bit of a doozy.
For some people. Not everyone.
I think a majority of folks have an experience that can be described as a doozy. Like, more than 50%.
Maybe.
Your mileage may vary.
Yeah.
I've also heard from people that are like, I had a second shot, my arm was sore for a little bit, but that was good. And I was like...
That was my grandma's reaction to both shots and Rhonda's.
Your mileage truly may vary. Anyway. 30 bits from Jaboka says, happy birthday to Mal, Dan, and my mom. I know she listens to the Breakfast Stream VODs, so I wanted to tell her here as well.
Happy birthday, Jaboka's mom.
Happy birthday. You share a birthday with wonderful people. I'm sure you yourself are also wonderful. 29 months from Zarin. Happy birthday, Mal. My brat cat woke me at 6 a.m. for food by attempting to eat my plushies, but on the bright side, I get to tune into another breakfast stream finally. I mean, yes, very similar experiences this morning. I mean, technically, Kep wasn't waking me up at 6. He didn't start. He didn't start trying to wake me up until 7. It just sucks because if I get up in the middle of the night, he gets up too. Like,
he doesn't get up if I get up.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah.
If I get up to pee, he jumps off of the bed, and then I come back out of the bathroom, and he's sitting on the floor looking at me, and I'm like, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm not gonna feed you. You know, it's in the middle of the night. And then I'll get back in the bed, and then, 10 minutes later, he's back up on the bed, and I'm like, why did you leave? What was the point? He's
protecting.
He's protecting?
He needs a friend.
Yeah, we're working on that. Andrew in the Kitchen gifted a sub to Stomp Stomp. It's a good name. 10 months from Nanacarp. He says, Herf Mal, I was going to say something clever, but I forgot to sleep last night, so I'm too tired to think of anything.
Get some rest.
You forgot to sleep? I mean, I guess it's happened like a few times for me.
You forget to sleep.
Well, I've just been so busy.
Yeah.
I've been so busy working on something that I'm like, oh crap. Anyway, get some sleep. 30 bits from Chiron8472. Oh, you, Pretty Chitty Bang Bang, Pretty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you, and our Pretty Chitty Bang Bang, Pretty Chitty Bang Bang loves us too. High, low, everywhere we go, on Chitty Chitty we depend. Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, our fine four-fendered friend. Jenny! Ann says, this song he knows? Not for the reason you think. Not for the reason you think. 11 months from Nilla Thunder, who says, can't wait for TRG Coliseum next month. It's true. It's only a month away. In VOD music. Maybe. 9 months from Wonderlive. 9 months, 3 months to a year. Where did that year go? Are you have the giggles?
Nothing.
You thinking about that seal video?
No.
Yesterday, we were sitting on the bed.
Just thinking about something Chaz posted like 3 days ago. Anyway.
Yesterday we were sitting on the bed and Mal just starts, laughing and crying. Just laughing so hard. And I was like, what what are you laughing so hard at? And she sends me this video, and it's Kiss from a Rose by Seal, but it's sung by seals. So I'm watching this video, completely straight-faced, and while it's playing, Mao is on the bed, like, laughing so hard she's crying. And I'm not making any expressions, and I just glance from the screen to Mao, and I just lock eyes with Mao, and she's just, like, dying laughing. And I'm like, I see. So anyway, 10 months from Miss Jackie Lynn. Getting there. 300 bits from Wonderlive says, Herf. Happy birthday, Mao and Dan. At first I read it as Herf Turf. And then my brain changed it to Surf and Turf. It's like Surf and Turf. Surf and Turf. 500 bits from Kimmy Z, who says, just wanted to say happy birthday, Mao and Dan. Also, my boyfriend's dad is on the tail end of his bout of COVID, but only found out that his mom now has it. So now he has to quarantine again. So he's hoping he doesn't catch it as well. Well, good vibes for that situation. Mm-hmm. Hopefully everything works out. Also good that he's on the tail end of it.
Yeah.
So coming out of it. We got 5 months from C Fei, who says 5, not 4, not 6. Just 5. Just 5. We got 500 bits from Dane, who says, happy birthday, Mao. I've watched you guys for over 8 years. I value your opinions a lot. Seems like most of my family's not going to get the vaccine. And what advice do you have for viewers who are skeptical? Sorry to be down, or have a great birthday breakfast. I mean, to some extent I can understand, because things happen very quickly. But it's one of those things that, for me personally, there are people who are experts at what they do. If people had a camera question, they'd probably ask me, because I know what I'm talking about. When it comes to things like vaccines, I go to scientists. I say, if the scientists of the world came together to do this, to try and help us, then they have my full faith. That's how I feel about it, basically. 300 bits from Royal Rapids, who says, Herf, Mao and Dan. Glad to finally be able to give some bits, as I've been a fan since the first Emil vlog, day 703. God, has it been that long?
Yeah, it has. We lived in Colombia.
Because we're in day 4,000 something?
Yeah.
Past 4,000, but before 5,000.
Yeah.
So it's been like a lot. It's been a lot. I can't believe it's been that long. People did not like the beep song.
No, it was like.
You know, I could have taken another rotation.
Coulda.
Now we don't know what it is, which means
Yep.
it's gonna happen again someday.
Someday.
4151. That's very specific. But also, I mean, it's probably. I keep the numbering system. I think people know that, maybe, but I keep the
files are named the day number.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, that helps me know. It's no longer important to the audience. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
But for me, I like to know, because then when there is a milestone, I can talk about it. Then I'd be like, look, 5,000. Which we will get to in like 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. Just a quick jaunt.
Yeah.
Practically there already. It's bean time.
It's my birthday, I get to pick.
When the beans go?
When the beans go.
Okay. A TS jaunt. It's just a quick TS jaunt. 30 bits from Chiron. It says, I've played 500 plus hours of Breath of the Wild since I bought my Switch at launch. I used to think that was a lot, but my wife has literally played over 1,000 hours of Animal Crossing since Bunny Day of last year. Bunny Day of this year, that'd be my wife, a time traveler. I had to buy her own Switch because she was hogging mine. I mean, That's not that unusual though, because I know of a few people that like.
Yep.
They're huge Animal Crossing players, and there's a few folks that, I mean, they got to switch because of Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay got to switch because of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Like we had been talking about, like, there's this game coming out. You would probably really like it, and she's like, okay, I'm interested. So she got a Switch, and she's loved it.
Yep.
She's put in a good bit of time. I don't know. I think Haley also is. Is Haley over 1,000? I think Haley's over 1,000.
I think she is.
I think Haley's over 1,000 hours in it. So, yeah, there's a lot to do in Animal Crossing, especially if you're someone who's like trying to complete the catalog.
Yeah.
Like, you can play that game for a long time. Also, shout out to the Discord, where we've had a dedicated channel for Animal Crossing since its release, and it is still active every day. There are folks on the Discord that they love Animal Crossing. I think at this... I can't speak for certain because I don't know, but I feel like they've completed the catalog for the most part.
I think so.
Because they did so many parties to trade items to get the catalog finished. So... Fossick says, last I checked, I'm at 4,000 plus hours, but most of that's just leaving the game up during work. Yeah, I mean, you can certainly boost your game time by doing that, but also you've also put in a lot of time too. So, yeah. Anyway, Animal Crossing. 300 bits from Marty Griff says, normal. What is normal? I don't remember it anymore. It'll seep back in slowly.
Yeah.
It'll seep back in slowly. We're in the first phase of seeing what that return to normalcy could look like, and I am here for it. 3 months from Summer Yamby. It's a plus.
That doesn't say summary. It was sunny.
I said sunny.
You said summary.
I did not. I said sunny Yamby.
I heard summary.
I don't care what you heard. I know what I said. 300 bits from Marty Griff, who says, I used to get so much static in my wheelchair from the carpet at work. I once put my hand in a bin hole, which was metal all around, and it hurt so bad. There's a few things... I didn't say summary! Anyway, there's a few things in the house where the static is still really bad. This couch is probably the biggest fender. And it's not super bad this morning, but sometimes I can put the back of my arm up to this part of the couch, and like all of my hair just goes whoosh. But this morning seems okay. This morning seems alright. I didn't say summary. Everyone just didn't hear how I said. Okay, in fairness, maybe I should enunciate better. But I did not say summary. I said sunny. Well, actually, I said sunny Yamby, but there's only one Y, so it really was sunny Amby. Everyone heard me wrong. It's a really good... It's not my fault. Everyone just heard me incorrectly. I'm gonna start using that excuse at some point. Be like, what? I was fine. 8 months from Deranged Anime. Happy birthday, Mal. Stressed and busy today. Off to the gym, then to writing some YouTube scripts. All the love. I was going to say good luck, and I was going to point
with the keyboard,
but I smashed it up against the table instead. Read from Ann. I'm sure I've told this story before, but in a one-shot D&D campaign with my siblings, we had a wild spell fill the boss's room and the tower with fog. I missed with an attack spell and blew out the wall, and then the goblin chief we were fighting rolled a nat 1 on his attack, fell out of the hole, and killed himself from the fall. It's a good story. We actually had one where we I did a one shot with Emil. I don't remember if I did it with all of the Runaway Guys. Maybe it was all the Runaway Guys. I think it was the one I didn't film. And one of the boss's minions killed the boss by accident. Like, the boss's minion was aiming at Emil or someone who was standing near the boss, and the boss's minion rolled poorly, and then killed the boss, like, got the final hit on the boss. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Oh, I probably filmed some of it. I probably, but I don't think it's the one where I killed, where I filmed, like, it from start to finish. I think I just filmed clips. Possibly? Possibly. I want to do another one of those with them at some point. 700 bits from Zeta Program 142, who says, happy birthday, Mal and Dan. And then Steven, just eat the leftovers. So you get to eat whatever you want tonight.
Oh, really?
And then I'll eat Easter leftovers. Yeah. Sure. Oh, dude says that wasn't filmed. It's from 2015. The vlog is titled "The Goblin Killed the Boss." Oh, okay. So we just talked about how it went.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that we filmed start to finish with Runaway Guys is like multiple years old now. I can't believe it.
It's been a while. I can't get Culver's. The closest one is like 3 hours away.
Yeah,
and that's a one-way trip.
Yeah, that'd be a while.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point. You know, once we're vaccinated, maybe we'll take like little tiny day trips and just go do a thing just long enough to do something and then come back.
I'd like to go to Charlotte.
I want to go to game stores.
I want to go to IKEA.
I want to go to game stores. I
need to replace.
That's one of the things that I'm
my
interested in.
The white art cart. I want to replace that with one like the blue one because I don't like it. I've had it for a very long time and it's not very good.
Okay, we can do that. I want to go to IKEA's the mood. I mean, yeah, that's another one of the adulthood things.
As they say, Charlotte's got a lot.
You know, you get old enough and you're like, you know what sounds great? Just looking at furniture.
Yeah.
Not even buying anything. Just looking. Just going to look at furniture and going, huh, now that could work in that room, couldn't it? And then, you know, your spouse going, yeah, it could. It really could. Are we going to buy it? Well, no, we're not going to buy it. But wouldn't it work? It would work. All right, let's go home. But you never know. You never know what you're going to buy. You might buy something.
I had a thought this morning. There's a chair I had when I taught, and it was a tanker chair, which is a 60s, 70s office chair, very brutalist style.
Yeah.
Like that very industrial 70s style, you know? Do you remember my chair from my classroom?
No.
Anyway, I had found it in some back storage closet, and I never got one of the teacher office chairs that all the other teachers had for some reason. There wasn't one in my room. So I was like, I want this tanker chair. So I pulled it out of storage, and it became my desk chair at school. And it was super comfortable, and I was like, you know what I should have done? I should have asked the principal if I could buy that when I left. Because I loved that chair. But I never did. And then I messaged my dad and Rhonda, because they go to, well, they used to, and they will in the after times, go to estate sales and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, if you guys ever see a tanker chair, I want it. And then Rhonda's like, I think we actually have one. So she sent me a picture from their storage where they keep all their estate stuff that they resell. Mm-hmm. And she had it on her phone, because the chair is in Wisconsin, they're in Florida. And she goes, yeah, we have one. She's like, it's yours if you want it.
Do you want it?
I do.
Done. Rara Oaks gifted a sub to Phoenix926. Thank you. 7 months from Misfit9751. Hat birth, hat birth. Hat birth. 300 bits from Kyle Jensen. In the words of Pascal, the philosophy author, isn't your birthday the anniversary of something somebody else did? Think about it, man. Pascal. Goodness.
There's a song by Ben Folds, and there's a line that goes, it used to be our birthday too. Because it's about two parents and their daughter. Because they were celebrating.
Yeah. That one did not stick out in my head. I mean, there's a lot of Ben Folds songs that do stick out in my head, but that line did not stick out in my head. I Know How to Spell Karma gifted sub to Happy Birthday. Appropriate. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Sorry. Renee. It's too early for a jolly. 100 bits from Mom Dad 2017. Thank you. Thank you. And 30 months from Jason Jennings. Reading it as it shows up on screen. Good morning. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Malentan. Happy birthday to you. Whoop whoop. And hi, Stephen, as well.
Thank you.
Hi, Jay. And with that, I did it.
Good job.
I did it.
Hi, Kepi.
Oh. There's art. There's morning art. There's morning art? Okay. All right. Let's take a look at morning art.
Aww.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is so great.
Surprise Kep gets a cake.
Oh, this is really great. I'll have to make sure that we share this with Dan. He'll really appreciate this too. Thank you all.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. And you know what? You're also great.
Thanks.
You're fantastic. You're great. Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks.
In case I didn't tell you. I don't know if I told you.
My gift will be here tomorrow.
Yes.
And the other gift?
Coffee.
Some point
Okay.
down the road. I got Mal something, but it won't be here till tomorrow. And she knows she's getting something.
Coffee.
Because she had to pick it out. It was like, I want to give you this gift. You will have to decide what it is because
There are a lot of options.
Because it is an option thing. You choose what. You choose what it is. Brent says, honestly, those are the best kind. There's something to be said about being surprised about something.
Yeah.
But there's also something to be said about, like, hey, here's something that I'm relatively sure that you want. And that you can, there's like so many options. You choose what you
Road
want.
trip for chair.
So the chair's in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Are they gonna bring it?
I
Or are they
don't
gonna
know.
are they gonna make us lug it back?
It depends. I don't know if they're driving to Florida in the summer at all, or if they're just gonna fly. I don't know.
Because, like,
I mean,
they could
I
just
would-
drop it off. if
I
they're
would
doing
like to go to Wisconsin at some point, because, like, I haven't seen my grandma in a long time. I have someone in the family getting married. I just found out yesterday what the date is.
I mean, I want to get back to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It was China.
Yeah.
It was China.
Yeah.
When we came back from oh my god. Oh, remember when we came back from China and the car was dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
But there's a wedding we have to go to this year, so we'll have to plan that. I found out last night. I gotta save the date.
Okay. I don't know who it is, because this is new to me. 30 bits from Night Owl 20 who says, but did you really do it? Did you really finish alerts? Well, I guess I maybe haven't. 100 bits from Jessica Leota. Thank you, Jessica. And then 300 bits from Aldo says, good job finishing alerts. As a reward, have another alert. Thank you. Brandon says, Steven looks so surprised, like he's the one getting married. I already did that. I did it. I achieved that thing. It's fun. So remember we had like
Cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
Was there? There was cake.
There was cake.
Well, actually, no, there was cake. We had
there was a little
cupcakes.
Yeah, but there was also a little single tier.
Yeah. Yeah. We were actually talking about that kind of recently because someone had mentioned about their anniversary and eating the cake, and we talked about how like after our year anniversary, we pulled the cake out of the freezer.
Yeah.
That was fine. It's it's just one of those. There's all these like traditions that, to anyone that like doesn't know about the tradition, doesn't celebrate the tradition, maybe other cultures would be like, that's kind of weird. But also traditions are just weird. They don't necessarily make sense. It's just certain things have been going on for a long time, and people are like, yeah, maybe do this. There's certainly worse traditions than eating year-old cake. And StephenVlog has a good point. Some cakes freeze better than others. Yeah. Was it just cupcakes that we took out? Yeah, maybe it was
we
just...
froze cupcakes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They were smaller and easier.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I learned recently, because I was looking for a photo in my family tree album, that someone on my dad's side, like, a few generations back, she had a veil that was handmade by her sister, and it got framed after the wedding, and at some point, that veil in the frame made it to the Wisconsin Historical Society and got put in a museum.
Oh. That's neat.
Yeah. It's in Milwaukee. I'd like to go sometime.
You know what I really like and I haven't done in like a long time? And maybe this will be something that other people are like, you know what? I like that and I haven't done that in a long time either. I love local museums.
Yeah.
It's
in a local museum.
I really love, like, if you go to, I mean, you may even have one in your own town. The really, really tiny museums. Sometimes they're like one room. I think that sort of thing is super cool.
There's one, the Horry County one in Conway I've always wanted to see.
Yeah, I've been in that one.
They moved it.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm. It used to be in one building, and then they moved it down the road, and the old building's a post office now.
There's that. I mean, there's that one, and then there's also one. There's
in
one
the old North Myrtle Library.
Yep. Yep. I've been in both of those. So. Yeah. Okay. So some of your local museums may be large, depending on where you live. It's completely fair.
What about the time we went to the Model Airplane Museum?
Oh, see that
was cool.
That was actually a really cool place. They had some really cool stuff in there. They actually had a few things I just wasn't expecting. They had models from like the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
The in the is it episode 6 with the speeder bikes or whatever? Like they had a speeder bike there or something. I can't remember the specifics of it. But it was surprising to me.
And the Air Force Museum that we went to in Ohio. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That one was probably one of my favorite museums we've ever been in.
Yeah, it's also free.
Yeah, that one's free.
Yeah.
Right, Pat? It's the one at Right, Pat.
Stormtrooper bikes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember what it is exactly, but we went. It's on the vlog.
Yeah.
All I remember is that we were there for a long time, and it still wasn't quite enough time.
You didn't make it all the way down, because there's like different hangars. The furthest hangar has like 4 Air Force Ones that you can walk through. Like, Nixon's Air Force One is there, which also was Kennedy's and Johnson's. And, like, you can walk through it and it has all the furniture. It's super cool.
I just remember, like, going through the museum, the whole thing, really loving it, and then them being like, the museum will be closing in 10 minutes, and then sprinting and just running as fast as I could to, like, see a few last-minute things. Because a lot of times I get caught up on stuff because normal people at the museum, they're, like, walking and they're reading and they're done. And I'm filming stuff. So, like, I'm, like, trying to figure out quickly, like, okay, how do I film this? What should I do where, things make sense? And, takes me longer to do anything. My apologies to literally anyone who has ever traveled with me.
Mandeville says, I always assumed Air Force One was one plane. Well, when they upgrade models, they upgrade it.
Yeah, so there's a whole...
There's a few... The
There's a few
planes
of
that
them.
are at the Wright Pat Museum, like, they're old. Like, they're the 70s version.
Yeah. It'll be fun to go to, like, another
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Another museum.
The Getty was really cool.
God, I'm just looking for...
And the LACMA was really cool. And we went to the Walker.
I just want to, like...
I really want to go to some of the New York art museums. Because we never got to do that when we were there. In New York City.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's another goal.
I really want to go back to the Chicago Art Museum, too. The Art Institute. Because I went last before I cared about art. It was like 2007.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, you know, things change.
Yeah.
And your interests change, and you get,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes things change a little bit, and it changes the person.
Yeah.
Man, there is a war happening.
There is.
I think what spurred it maybe is that T just got too high. I think T got too high, and then as a result, the coffee people were like, listen, we can't stand for this. Because T is always in the lead a little bit. Like, it's always in the lead a little bit. But coffee's never, like, too far behind. It's like tea and coffee, but they move together. And if anything ever happens where tea starts to shift forward, the coffee people are like, hold on. Call in the coffee reinforcements. But I've seen coffee overtake tea before. Look at that number go. You know, it's kind of weird. In a way, it almost feels like the tea people are more, like, regularly kind of doing things, and whereas the coffee people are just kind of, like, chilling back, and they're just, like, only when it's absolutely necessary do the coffee people step in, they're like, okay, hold on now. So the difference is
Coffee.
less than 200, and look at coffee. Like, tea is like, bloop, bloop, and coffee's like, bloop, 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 bloop. Again, I've seen coffee surpass tea. I've seen it happen. I do believe that we may actually get a chance to see it here in a minute. Because, like, it's going. Oh, hey, that's you.
I know. I was gonna throw some of my beans at coffee, and I did that.
21 months from Mao, who says, thanks to Kazeumi for my sub gift. Hey, congrats on 25. You don't get to clap. Don't clap for yourself. You have 3 more months. You get claps when your number changes.
I can clap for myself. It's my birthday.
I will clap for your birthday, but I will not clap for your months. We have rules here, and the rules have to be followed. Thank you, Kaze. 300 Bits from Night Owl says, you should come to the art museum here in Philly, too. It's in the Rocky movie. It's our claim to fame.
Is the Philly Art Museum the one that has the copy of Rodin's Thinker? I think it is.
You just know things. You just know things.
I know things.
How do you just, like, know where art is? I don't understand how you just, like, understand where certain pieces of art are located. Because I do not know that.
It's right next to it. Oh, wait, that's the statue of Rocky. Rodin, the guy. I don't remember. I'll have to look.
Also, it's going to be impossible because there's so much happening in chat because of the...
Well, then I'm going to look while you read that.
The beverage wars happen about once every 2 to 3 months. About once every 2 to 3 months, there is a beverage war. What we are experiencing right now, if you've never been around to see this, you are experiencing a beverage war. Occasionally, a beverage war takes place while there is another beverage around, and then usually that beverage is doing really well as a result. But occasionally, it's just between tea and coffee, and we get a chance to see exactly, you know, what happens.
The copy of The Thinker is in front of the Rodin Museum in Philly. It was administered by the Philly Museum of Art.
That's pronounced Rodin?
That's what I thought it was in college.
Okay. Maybe,
That's
I don't know.
how my professor pronounced it.
Okay, it says Rodin to me, but I guess Rodin.
Well, it's French.
Oh, well then I'm hands off. 300 Bits from Noah says, birthday clap for Mao. This is for your birthday.
Birthday clap.
Birthday clap. And then 11 months from Zeosarn says, what comes after 11? After 11 is a clap, which you can have in 1 month. In 1 month's time. Let me check in on, I mean, it looks like the gap is closing, but it's actually not closing that fast.
No, it's
All
not.
the tea people woke up because the tea people were letting the coffee people, like, and then all of a sudden, tea was like, wait, we have to actually do something about this. So despite the fact that it looks as if coffee is actually doing, like, hitting, like, big strides, it is actually still staying relatively even because the tea folks, they woke up. It's always really within, like, 200.
Yeah.
But who's going to be the first to hit 5,000? It's going to be...
Tea.
Tea. Poke it. Congrats, T. You were the first to cross the 5,000 line. But you won't be the first to cross 6,000. Not if coffee has anything to do with it. What a weird song. It's very sad, dramatic music for crossing that line. Also, now actually the gap is actually really big. It's actually exceeded 200.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stop this before coffee gets completely murdered. 300 bits from DC Racers is Clown. Last time I went to an art museum was in 6th grade when the New Orleans Museum of Art had an exhibit on George Rodriguez, the artist of Blue Dog.
We went to Blue Dog Cafe.
Oh, that must be
and
why.
I found out, yeah, they're from New Orleans.
Yeah.
But I found out recently they closed that cafe because of the pandemic. Like, they were like, we're just gonna close.
Aw.
They said we might open up in the future, but
Yeah.
they had good mushroom soup.
It was award-winning.
Yeah.
It was award-winning mushroom soup. And then 21 months from George the Sophist, who says, I love museums. I took a class on museum studies in college. A shout out to the Getty Via as one of my faves. If you can't get to Italy, Malibu is one of the next best places for Roman Via. Is it Via or Villa? And I love
Villa,
and I love ancient history.
The Villa was closed the day we went to the Getty.
Oh.
It's a different location, though. It's up in Malibu.
Yeah, we weren't we were in Malibu, but not in a museum.
Yeah, it was easier for us to get to the Getty from where we were.
Yeah. I, as far as, like, trying to get around LA, it's hell.
They don't have the best public transportation.
It's hell. But there is actually a lot of really cool stuff there, and getting a chance to go to the art museum was
the
really
Villa
fantastic.
is part of it, like the same company owns it. It's in a different location, and the hours I think are weird. Like, it's not always the same every week or something. Like, you kind of have to go out there and get lucky and see if they're open.
Oh. Man, remember when we went to that art museum down in Myrtle Beach?
Our art museum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never been there.
Oh, I've been there like 4 times. We had like teacher conferences there.
Well, yeah, you were an art teacher.
Yeah.
So that'd be why. All right. Ending it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Things we need to announce for today. Big one is it's Mal's birthday. Did I tell you it's Mal's birthday? Mal's birthday. And Dan, it's Stan's birthday. It's Stan's birthday. Yeah. And then also disco only. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, tonight you can wish Dan a happy birthday. You can stop in and wish Dan a happy birthday.
Also, my paintings end in like an hour, 2 hours.
Okay, so yeah, if you have not already looked at the auctions, they're ending in an hour or so. So if you're interested in any of them, place your bids now because this will be basically your last chance. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Vlogs were caught up as of yesterday. I need to edit yesterday's now in order to get things caught up again. And I'm gonna just say this out loud because it'll help hold myself a little more accountable. But yesterday I started working on the next 2018 vlog. I started working on it. I had to get all of my ducks in a row to even do it because I had to get a lot of extra footage. There's a lot of footage.
Yeah.
But I finally started cutting it last night. So I'll be working on that a little bit today, and trying to get that done in the very, very near future, because it has been a mental roadblock, but then also very much a physical roadblock.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of footage, man. It's not that it's necessarily going to make the vlog long. It's just
a lot to sort through.
There's a lot to sort through, so I'm working on it. All right. 14 months from Carthy, who says, "Happy birthday, Mal. You're such a great inspiration."
Thank you.
It's very sweet.
Thanks to everyone for the birthday wishes.
I hope you have a great birthday.
I am so far.
Aw. Good. Also, cheeses, yes. And I don't even want to like think about that, but it's true. Yeah, once the last vlogs are out, we'll be working on 2018 fan favorites, and that's weird, but we got a little ways yet before we get to that point. All right, folks, have a wonderful day.
Tune in later to John's channel for disc only.
That's the thing, and we'll see you hopefully later tonight for the only disc. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birth, Dome Thunder Mallory. Happy birthday to you. That is not what I expected for the ending to be.